At Darzionline.com, we have created a simple guide to help you record your body measurements. Please follow the guide and note down the measurements in the tabular form given at the end of this section. In order to obtain accurate measurements, stand in front of a mirror while recording measurements such that you can judge the exact position of the measuring tape. Our tailors adjust your shirt measurements while stitching the apparel, depending on the fabric of your choice. So please make sure that you follow the exact guidelines and provide us with your precise measurements. Neck. If you want a collar that fits snugly, place a finger between and measure across the circumference of your neck. Chest. A man's chest is at its broadest between his armpits and gradually tapers down towards his waist. While measuring your chest, you need to measure the broadest part. Do not puff out your chest while taking measurements. Stand erect but in a relaxed pose and breathe easily. Waist. Waist has to be measured just above the belly button. Stand upright and loosen a bit. Breathe in and out and do not pull back your abdomen. Note your waist's measure. Hip. Your hip has to be measured at its widest point. You can locate the place easily when you stand in front of a mirror. Measure the circumference at the broadest point. Shirt length. Shirt length has to be measured along the center of the shirt's back. Place the starting point of the measuring tape at the bottom line of the collar and bring it straight down to the center point of the hem line. Shoulder. Shoulder width is the distance between the shoulder points that are exactly above the armpits. Hold the tape tight and straight between these points. Long sleeve length. Start at the point at which you took shoulder width measurement and measure up to the desired sleeve level. However, when measuring for full arm length, make sure you do not hold your arms straight and stiff. Bend it slightly for bespoke fit. Short sleeve length. Start measuring from the top of the shoulder seam where the sleeve of your shirt joins the body. Measure straight down till your preferred short sleeve length. If you are unsure about the length, use one of your other short-sleeved shirts as a guide. Bicep. Relax your bicep muscles and measure at the broadest part of the biceps. Do not hold the muscles tight while taking measurements. Wrist. Measure the circumference exactly at your wrist point. Do not wrap the tape tightly around the wrist. Leave a gap of one finger and note down the measurement. Thigh. Trouser thigh is measured at the widest portion. This is a circumferential measurement taken around the thigh at the point where your legs join. Inseam. Inseam is measured from the junction of the trouser legs to the hem. You can adjust the length depending on your preference about the length of the pant. Measure from the junction of legs up to your preferred length. You will need a help from a friend since you should stand straight while taking this measurement. Knee. Measure the circumference exactly at the knee point. Place one finger between the measuring tape and your knee so that the trouser is not too tight at the knees. Hem. Hem is measured across its width at the leg opening of the trousers just above the bottom seam. Place the tape at the seam line on one end and take it straight across to the seam line on the other end. Trouser length. To measure the trouser length, place the tape at the waist of your trouser and measure along the side seam until the end point of the desired length.